Good morning. This morning, concrete didn't arrive. So the owner or the guy that originally opened the company, he was celebrating his 50 years marriage and he decided to give everyone a day off and they all got drunk yesterday. So concrete is not here this morning. But I really appreciate that family vibe here, that everyone looks after each other, and you know what, one day it won't matter. This morning I'm milling more food for the chickens. It's the time to do it. Also, I have to clean up the heater, or the little wood-fired heater. It got really dirty. We've been using it for days now, so it's a good time to not build and do other stuff that I was meant to do. I've managed to put a little feeder for the birds, local birds here that don't leave. They're really nice and colorful, and they love to eat sunflowers. So, that's the thing that I had long in my mind to do, and just there was no time. And I'm glad I've done it. I'm good maybe for a couple of weeks now with food. What I want to say about the food is that since I have, done the latest change, instead of getting one or none of the eggs, I've been getting 4 a day. 2 days ago I got 7. I've got 11 laying hens at the moment. Finally I got the recipe dialed in. Time is to clean up the rabbits as well. I've ordered especially extra boards. I was hoping that I'm gonna be able to finish the whole rabbit hatch, but we used it all up, so I'll have to wait for it to come down before I can get onto this. My geese have started being really naughty. Lately they've been starting to destroy everything around here. I don't know whether they're bored or what's going on, but no, I'm not happy. Let me show you what they've done. I've bought a ton of corn, and I'm making a project from this IBC tote to make it into a little silo, 1-ton silo. I've got corn for geese and their food everywhere, but they've decided it's a good idea to rip my bags open and just get corn everywhere on the floor. So I've got to get rid of it. It's got to go in there ASAP. And they've got corn and food everywhere. 100% they're not hungry. This little chicken truck that I have there, the little baby chicks are sleeping in, and they're out in the dark. They started ripping all the plastic off. But that's not all. They're eating these hoses. Every hose that I have running from a bucket, they're eating it and cutting it in half. This one is so short, it's literally in the bucket, and I've got to address that. What I've decided to do is I've got some of this roofing left. I'm gonna put that on instead of just on top of the plastic so they stop eating it. They've eaten quite a bit of corn here. I'm gonna clean this mess up. It's looking really ugly at the moment. This is the project that I have just been working on lately. I haven't finished it yet. There's a chute that I've built. This is where I want to get the corn. I've got to cut the hole in there and then it's gonna get out. All I need to do is to put a little pulley on there so I can lift the bags up. I don't want to lift them up by hand. They're just too heavy for me. These ones got lifted up by some of the friends, and you know what, it's just not worth it. So I've got to design a lift around it or something. It's unbelievable what stuff I find here. Actually, I'll show you a new archaeological find. This is finished. I'm getting mud everywhere. I've got to do something about it. Just at least in the area where I kind of walk often. Let me show you the archaeological finding. I've found this in here and in here, and I was wondering why there is no grass growing. I mean, it's just covered like this with soil and leaves and stuff. But at least I know now what it is. What happened here, they've just laid the bricks and concrete, and what they had a machine for cleaning up wheat from the stalks that was in the front, and then they decided to put it here, the younger generation, and they just put a shed over, and when the shed started falling over, they have cut the machine because it was steel and with oxy and just sold it as a scrap metal. And then the building collapsed and obviously has rotten here, and that's left for me. That's the story that I've asked the neighbor why this should be here, and he said, well, that's what they've done. So keep finding all these odd things. It's unbelievable how one generation can destroy the whole homestead that was working here for years in just a few years, and sell something worth a lot of money just for scrap metal. It's unbelievable, but hey, it is what it is. I'll obviously, when I start cleaning up the top and leveling up the top around the house over there, I'll get an excavator to dig all this up. I'm not gonna do it by hand. It's just a lot of work. my back will not take that. For the corn, it's not mice, it's the geese. I watched them do it. The corn has been there only for a couple of days, so the mice haven't figured it out yet. I've put a lot of gravel here under here. There is no mud here. I have actually done gravel from the street all the way to the workshop. There's no mud, but I'm using this corridor here to walk quite a bit, and it's getting really muddy and slippery. So what I'll do is I'll get some rocks and put it there so I'm not slipping. I love the tractor. The trailer is beautiful as well. It fits about 3 wheelbarrows in it. Plus I don't have to carry anything around. I basically just fill it up and I move the tractor a little bit and unload stuff. Nice and easy. Perfect. Really happy with it. Probably one more trailer and I'm done with my walkway. Nice and easy and quick. This is finished now as well. All I have to do is fix that little chicken tractor. I think I've done well for this morning. I finished this 6 screws from one side, 6 screws from the other, nothing special, done. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death. Thank you everyone for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. 5 eggs today already, beautiful.